Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live, and in effect, we've got the coffee with a little extra added flair to it. More on that later as people arrive to the channel here. We'll talk about what's extra in my coffee, making it go insane in the membrane. Hello, everybody that's here. Let's get it until we can see you guys. We have got Donald in New Mexico, who thought he was first, but that was fake news because he was not first. It was All Is One Now was first. All Is One Now, good to see you, my friend, but good to see Donald too. AG47 is here. Good to see you, Surfer. And Coins A to Z is saying hello to everybody. Welcome. All right. There's a slurp in your honor. Good to see you guys here. We've got a JD Stacking here. And Shady McGravy's gaming channel is here. John P., welcome, one and all. We've got Globehead Gardener here. We got Silver Drill Pickle here. There's a pickle in your coffee. Yes, that's a good guess, but it's not a pickle. But it will be revealed at a later time, so stay tuned for Benechodes for Bernie. That's right, exactly. All right, Colonic Stacker, good to see you. That's a pretty good one. Weekend, let's spend the weekend at Bernie's and see what comes up. All right, very good. All right, let's see. We got Chuck and Plata saying he's saving his 1 peso coins. When I fill a 5-gallon pail, I might have enough for 1 ounce of silver. No, I hear you, but you know, there's it's something else. The those little 1 peso coins are pretty yeah, they're pretty tiny, are they not? That's right, Chuck and Plata. Good to see you, Chuck. Thank you so much, my friend. And all right, we got Mark B here. Good to see you. And Vogus is here. Vogus says hello to all. Welcome, sir. Carlos Danger is here. Greetings and salivations to you, sir. Yes, indeed. Bob Hill says, if you can do it, I can do it. I just put $40 in an unused APMEX fake gold bar bank. I'm going to set my goal as a gold 1/4 ounce Queen's Beast. I'm almost 1/10 of the way there unless spot goes up again. Yes. All right, well, and it continues to go up, it seems like, as of late. But good job, Bob. That is amazing. That's awesome. Grow Mechanic is here. CCT is here. Yes, indeed. Welcome. All right. Alan, anybody buying silver, gold? I'm kind of pausing the gold for a little bit now. Mudswat's here. John P. bought some gold today. All right, very cool. And you never know. It's always a gamble. It could go up, but it could go back down too, so it's kind of hard to say. When the price gets up to these points, it's like, you wish I shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know, but I hear you. All right. And where are we at? Peanut butter. No peanut butter in the coffee, but stay tuned. It shall be revealed. You can continue to guess as to what could be in my coffee that's making me go crazy today. Yes, indeed. I'll give you a hint. It's a very basic ingredient. Bob Silver, the Fed and the big mega banks can manipulate pretty much anything with their monopoly money. The plunge protection team can manipulate the stock market. I personally think they're stealthy, slowly, patiently acquiring silver. Yes, we shall see. A lot of theories are out there. Moofy, hello, Moofy, good to see you, sir. Yes, welcome, my friend. And Native Stacker's here. Hello, Native. All right, Globehead Gardener is here. Good. And caffeine, yes, good guess, caffeine. There is a little bit of caffeine, not as much. I'm back to half caffeine. Matt83 says, bonjour, mon garcon. All right, a garcon. Good to see you. And puts Kahlua in his coffee. Ooh, now that would be cool. All right. Where are the Sal's gals? Yeah, we have not a single female representation here so far. It's a sausage fest in here. This is insane. But while we let some viewers amass here, I have another announcement to make. Something that happened earlier today before I went to go pee-pee. Yes, indeed. And it is something that has to do with somebody who's in here with us right now for this announcement. And I'll remind you as the week goes on, because this announcement is something that's going to be occurring next Saturday. So stay tuned for that. As we amass more viewers, I will reveal that. Robert Waterman says, like I said, a knee-jerk reaction and the paper traders having a ball manipulating the markets. Old Jamie at JP Morgan Chase is having a field day with it. All right. Yes. Well, we'll see. We shall see. I don't I know I'm in the minority on this, but I don't think that manipulation plays nearly as much of a role as many else in the community do. But but I digress. Ghost Punk says, "Yep." Or you could have one gold, one silver, one with dollar signs on it. Take whatever money you might have after paying bills or whatever, and split it off into 3 each fortnight, a month or so. Very good idea. It's another way to look at it for Ghost Punk. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Rocky Mountain Bears here. Hello, and the one and the only John Hartley is here. Hello, John Hartley. Good to see you, my friend. I thought of you for my U.S. Mint store visit that I did. Posted a video on it week or so ago with my pickups and inside the store. Thought you might enjoy that. I don't know if you had a chance to see that video, but I got some pickups there and was thinking about you. All right, let's hear. Coins A to Z says, what about the golden tube challenge? Take a tube and start filling it with silver rounds, and when you have 88 of them in that tube, either trade them in their LCS for an ounce of gold or take the word of those who claim the GSR must return to 1 to 15 and wait till it actually happens to trade it in for roughly 6 ounces of gold. Yeah. Well, that might be quite a long time. In fact, trading the ratio in the physical realm, you got to be kind of careful with premiums and spot price fluctuations. Cash is probably about the most liquid thing you can get, even though it's made of paper. All right, very good. Terry, all right, Terry is here. Good to see Terry. 79. The Sal's gals are starting to work their way in. Barbara Carboni is here. And another overtaxed taxpayer is with us inside this chat. Welcome, sir. Here's a slurp for you, Terry and Barbara. And remind me to tell you, yeah, it's the gold envelope guy. There you go, the same. That's right. Another overtaxed taxpayer was the inspiration and the perspiration for the work that takes involved in getting this money together to put in the envelope. But yes, indeed, so glad of that. DW says gold down to 1400. Is that like when Harry Dent last year said the gold was going under $800? Yeah, it turns out that didn't come true, did it? That's right. Very good. Silver Honda says, I started my gold envelope saving challenge and my coffee envelope challenge too. There you go. Yes, indeed, Silver Honda. Speaking of coffee, and you guys want to continue guessing what is in my coffee, what the new ingredient that I added to this coffee other than cinnamon. Yes, indeed. Very good. And I'll reveal that as time moves on here. But good to see Dutch Silver Pirate as well. And Talking Bullion is here. Hello, everyone. That's what he says on his videos. He says, well, hello, everybody. You know, and the thing is, you watch a Talking Bullion video, you got to subscribe to Talking Bullion. Great channel. But every video, he's like, well, hello, everyone. And it's almost like Talking Bullion's like surprised. Oh, you're here. Well, hello, everybody. I love that. It's so cool. All right. Honey Sal. Oh, thank you for calling me honey. That was so sweet of you, Barbara Carbone. My honey, my baby, don't put my love upon no shelf. Don't give me no lines and keep your ring to yourself. That's right. All right, I heard that somewhere. All right. When I'm going to do a slurping challenge. Good question, Silverholic. I'm not sure. We shall see. Morning, Aussie Alchemist. Good to see you. Good day. Good morning for him in Australia. AC, Sal, I think you should try and see if you can make a show with Review Tech USA. He has a large following. I've never heard of him. Is he in the coin collecting precious metals community? Never heard of the guy. All right, let's see here. I might just go right to the top and do one with PewDiePie or PewDiePie or whatever his name is, or Roman Atwood, or one of these bigger channels. I might try to do. I'll reach out to him. All right, where are we at? Hit like button. Thank you, sir. Those like buttons do help. I appreciate that. All right, let's see here. And we've got Calvin Cooper. Hey, Sal, I think I will join the challenge. I've been trying to fill this 10-ounce Eagle tube. I have got halfway, and the price shot to the moon. Maybe I can purchase more than one per month. Yes, there you go. Nice. Good idea. But try to find the best deal you can get in those 10-ounce Eagles. You know what I mean? All right. What's a slurping challenge? Coffee. Yes, slurping coffee. Yes, indeed. That's right. Flo is here. Good to see you. Vogus is still with us. After all this time, he's still with us. Vogus is the man. All right. All right, where are we at? Let's move on up. We have a call to make, too. Lisa says she was going to answer the phone, so we'll see here. I've just 2 words. Fascinating. There you go. Yes, indeed, fascinating on this particular video about the calm after the storm. Always informative, says Bloyd Baldwin. Thank you so much. Seen the 2020 Perth Swan. Let me see, since this is Mark B. Hello, Mark B. Good to see you. I've not seen the Perth Swan yet, but we're going to look at it here real quickly and get back to the comments, but thanks for letting me know. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what the design looks like. There it is. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Yeah, Mark B. I'm digging it. Can you dig it? I can dig it. If you can dig it, that's pretty cool. Kind of like the swan's getting ready to land, or is landing, or taking off. That's pretty sweet. I dig it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I do. The Swan in Flight. Swanson. Ron Swanson. All right, let me go. Very good. Thank you. Let me close that. Close that. Might do a video on that puppy. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Mark B. What's the deal with the box of dirt? I'm not sure. What box of dirt? Silver dirt. You want to fill me in? New metal that Trump I know it was I know it is that new metal that you oh yeah, there you go. AC, yeah, that's it's in my coffee, yes. Play a mean box of dirt. Man, I must be missing something here. Let's see here. MMA matchup, Queen bassist John Deacon versus idiotic gold basher Harry Dent. You know, I'm not quite as familiar with Harry Dent. But yeah, I'm gonna have to probably say the Queen bassist. You know, if he's a gold basher, we don't want none of that. We love gold here. Box of dirt, Sal. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that swan's pretty cool, pretty graceful. Yakart Tosi says, if I take a gold eagle to the LCS, what should I expect to get? Spot price, under, spot, over. Depends on the LCS. Some of them will give you 5% under spot, worst case scenario, or a little bit over spot, best case scenario, but not much. Good question. Say it 69 says, love the commentary, Sal. I took advantage of the gold price today. I took an all gold necklace, a ring, and a bracelet, and a 2004 St. Gons $10 gold round. It was a good day for a gold exchange. There you go. Good job. I think I saw that video. Check out Say It 69. That's Sean. All right. Dutch Silver Pirate finally got a second triangle coin. De Verguld Drak. Good job. Nice. Sling and Silver's here. Hello, Sling and Silver. New guy here. Hello, welcome. All right, Silver Wolverine's here. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So, all right, there's 73 viewers here, so we're going to go ahead and make the announcement. You're going to want to see this guy, Silverholic. He's in here. He's an imposter. No, I'm kidding. No, this guy, Silverholic, he's right here. And you're going to want to subscribe to the Silverholic channel, not only for great videos, but also he is going to be interviewing me. Well, we've already recorded the interview. What am I talking about? But it will be published next Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Check out Silverholic. Give him a subscription. Turn on notifications. Yes, indeed. So check out Silverholic's channel for an interview with yours truly, coming up next weekend. Oh, a Robert Kiyosaki video. I have to check that out. Cool. All right. Sterling Cannabis. Good to see you. Who's a pasta? All right. Hungry. I'd like to have some pasta. All right. Very good. Sal Unmasked. Oh, my goodness. That will scare people. Theo Bradley. Good to see you. .999 Zombie says, not sure you still consider that a discrete envelope. No, that's true. That's true. Well, you can hide the envelope. I've got hidden a bunch of other stuff, but you're right. Good point. High Tone Drifter Kent. So what you're saying is that inflation is benign. The dollar is king. Deficits don't matter. Zeo banksters always get their way. Why even be bothered with this is poopy if that's the case? Big bloodsucker banks own tons of PMs and can slap it down anytime they want to. Let it run, but always kill it. No, inflation's not benign. I don't think I alluded to that. I'm not sure exactly I get that, but all right, maybe I misinterpreted something wrong here. Let's see here. Aussie Alchemist says, nice Reagan Explorer. Either way, it's just a fly that went up your nose. There's a lot of ifs, buts, maybes, Marcus, but one thing I know is that repo, fiat devaluation continues, and BRV is not slowing down with more reports of international cases. Yes, it is scary. For sure, I agree, Ozzy. Good points there. All right. Eric says, I don't know, dude. Selling that rhodium would go a long way in stuffing the bedazzled envelope with your previous video. Think about it. That's true. I know people have been saying. I know. Crazy. Silver Stealer. I think silver has been undervalued for some time. I kind of hope it stays there a little longer. I'm still stacking. Thanks, Sal. Yes, indeed. I tell you. As most of us that are in the accumulation phase, we want it to stay undervalued too, and we want to be able to pick it up. Silver Drill Pickle says, Sal, I was working near Shiner, Texas today and took the opportunity to visit the depository. Nice. I picked up 40 ASCs and told the trader I was looking for an empty monster box. He gave me one because they're awesome. Dude, only 80 more to go and I'll have the stacker full. That is awesome. Well done. That's great, Silver Drill Pickle. Very cool. Dissident Aggressor is here. Hello, Dissident Aggressor. Oh, he says he's got to go. I missed him. Hello, y'all check out Dissident Aggressor on YouTube there. Check him out. Got a cool channel. Did a cool video on some reference books he's got. But he also does precious metals too. So check out Dissident Aggressor. All right. If I missed you earlier, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were there. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Bloomberg. Looks like a spider monkey. Yes, indeed. Okay. See, Barrett just kept stacking. Get a cup of good black silk and watch it all burn down. There you go. I got some black silk here. Half decaf here. Leon 97 is tired too. He's out of here. All right, Leon, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for popping in. I know it's late there. Oh, okay, this aggressor's got to be at work at 11:30 Pacific time. So yeah, he's got to. Right. All right, my friend. Well, thank you so much for popping in. Kevin W. says, I agree. If you can educate a person along the way with the beauty of gold, I am all in. There you go. Thank you, sir. Kevin W. All right. Hello, Makukane. Good to see you. Did I say that? Makukane. Maybe I'm getting that right. Who knows? I might have. I might not. All right. James Dunham says the only way the global economy has stayed uptight since 2018 is from trillions of CB stimulus, a.k.a. money printing, counterfeiting, zero-interest negative interest rates, and these types of central bank interventions are very bullish for PMs. In 2020, we already see QE4 in full swing. That's what some people are calling the repo, the repurchase agreements between central banks. But I don't know how much of that. Hey, we got a call from a scammer. Let's take it.
Dear customer, this call is in regards for the renewal of your computer services as you are the registered customer, so $399.99 will be deducted from your account. If you wish to cancel or stop the payment, please press 1 to connect to our accounts team. Thank you.
All right.
Dear customer, this call is in regards for the renewal of your computer services as you are the registered customer, so $399.99 will be deducted from your account. If you wish to cancel or stop the payment, please press 1 to connect to our accounts team. Thank you.
Here we go. We're on it. We're going to stop. Yeah. Hello?
Yes, sir. Very good to see you. You are speaking with John, and you are connected with computer different department, and this call is about your computer, sir. So
yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm a little concerned, though. I'd like to get this charge removed. Can we make that happen?
Sorry, I beg your pardon?
You don't have to beg for it. Just ask nicely for my pardon. I want to get this charge removed from my computer services.
Can you... Yeah, we are going to remove the services of your computer, okay? And you need to be in front of your computer, sir. Can you please be in front of your computer?
Yeah, I can be in front of it. Just a second. Let me run over here and do some push-ups to get in front of it. Hold on, just 1 second. 1, 2, I'm almost there, sir. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What happened? Dude, why'd you hang up on me, you son of a motherless goat? He hung up on me. I can't believe it. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. How rude, that scammer. All right, I've got it back. New York number. Let's see if it rings back to it. Come on, let's get back to here.
Welcome to our voicemail system. You have reached the mailbox of 1007.
Okay, it's a generic thing. All right, Silver Steeler, hello, good to see you. Mudswap will fix my computer for gift cards. The Nepsters is here. Jeremy S is here. He hung up that goat ski. All right, Silver Beach Bum says, I've been buying more gold lately as well, stacking silver like usual. Sal Goldfinger, the man with the Midas touch. There you go. Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir. You're the man. West Coast Stacker, world economic recovery sounds great. I'm not betting on it, but work will be good if there is. More likely the Fed keeps adding zeros and ones to the repo market, eventually seeing inflation on Main Street. I have to look and see what the status of those repurchase agreements are. And let's see here. Gold. This Landon in Connecticut. I'm ashamed I'm no longer an advisor. Oh, man, no worries, International Stacker. It's a lot of money to dish out, but we appreciate you. You can still be my ambassador, which is all good. Good to see International Stacker. Check him out. YouTube does the World Traveler, and he also does a lot of good information out there on the Mexican malt beverage flu-like thingy. Got a lot of good information out there for sure. Check him out. And all right, Silver Heist is here. All right, let's see here. Moving on up here. Let's see here. All right, we've got Those Who Bully Are Cowards says hello. Good to see you. As we move on up, we're going to be calling Lisa here momentarily. Hi, Sal. Who thinks Sal Silver to reach $20 by the end of the year prediction will finally come true this year? Press 1 for yes. Press 2 for no. I still think it could go to $20 this year. And it's just for fun. Donald thinks it could too. All right, very good. Yes. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility. All right, let's see here. Okay. Oh, let's see. Hello, Eric. Good to see you. Our resident bouncer. Welcome, my friend. Self-aware. At this very minute, somewhere on the Wuhan province, someone is sauteing a bat in dog urine. That's right. Exactly. Oh, my goodness gracious. Can you imagine? All right. Clam Bake. Just buy more gold and miners. All right. Very good. That's on that one. And look at that platinum. Ouch. May buy this dip. Yeah, it's a little bit. If one metal is taking a dip, it's platinum. It's crazy. I might punt and get some platinum too. We got winning image photography here. And we've got repeat 74. What are you guys pressing 1 for? Are you guys pressing 1 for the same reason? About the gold getting to $20? Okay, $20 easy. Very good. Yes, indeed. Tony L., where are the improvement in our system? Fake news, fake jobs, fake government. There is always some kind of BS news against gold. This article is BS. They can't predict when gold in 10 months. I hope you're wrong also. Why would it go down if debt is out of control? Yes. Seems like people don't see as concerned about it debt these days. I think they should be, though. Okay, yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Moving on up, we've got Century Sylvia. Man, I'm so glad I quit acid back in the 80s. Yes, indeed. I'm glad you did, too. That's another hint as to what's in my coffee, by the way. All right. We're going to wait for a couple more viewers to pop in before. We got 92 here. All right. Now I will reveal to you what is in my coffee. All right. So here's what I do with my coffee. I put in, let's see here. I put in some cinnamon, which is supposed to be good for you. And coffee itself is pretty acidic. So what I did is I put just a little pinch of baking soda to neutralize the acidity of the coffee. It's a little bit smoother that way, you know what I mean? We'll ask PewDiePie to do a shout out. There you go. Silver Wolverine is here. Hello, Silver Wolverine. So there's your answer. It is not gravel. That's right. My voice sounds gravelly, so it would be a good guess, Coins A to Z. But it is definitely baking soda. All right. Not Coke, but baking soda. Not turpentine, but baking soda. Push-up sweet in the coffee. Push-up sweet or sweat. Yeah, there you go. Got my big fat federal refund and metals explode. I know, it sucks. It sucks. I hear you. All right, ginseng. There you go. Joe Costello. Yes, ginseng. That would be something to try in there, maybe. We got Rocky here. Got a lot of good folks popping in. We got 101 viewers. Let's take a look here. We've got Zach Stats saying, I feel that the fake economy will continue to rise with stimulus and the Fed through the next election and the next year, but gold will continue to rise also. It might dip when paper ETFs sell off at higher levels, but will shoot right back up soon after. Okay. Yes, that very well could happen. All right, let's pause for a moment since we're accumulating, amassing some viewers. We got 39 thumbs up, 98 watching now. It was 101. We'll wait for 101 viewers again, and then we'll make a call to Lisa, our scammer, our resident. She's our resident scammer. She is aching for my call. We'll be there. She says, text me in my personal cell when you're ready, and I will call you right back in case I left the office. And she gave me her cell number here. And so let's see here. I'm going to call her from this, and we might make this happen. But we got to wait for get 101 viewers. We got 100 views. We got 44 thumbs up. We're going to wait one more viewer to show up. Let me know when it's 101, guys, and we'll make the call. I think 16 for silver, $1,400 gold are way too low. Why are you constantly talking prices and will go down? Why you consistently talking prices should and will go down? I'm not saying they necessarily will, but I think they could after this events like this. They usually do rebound after events like this. Both of them do. But anyways, let's see here. You consistently talking that you're hoping for lower numbers is counterproductive to your channel. Why is it counterproductive? I try to be realistic and not to get people's hopes up. Many people do not expect metal prices to go up huge, but they need to keep up with real inflation numbers. Well, just because they need to keep up with inflation numbers doesn't mean that they will every single time. In the long run, I believe they will, but there's times when they don't. So there's it's a disservice to myself and my viewers if I say something where I hope it does to keep up with real inflation. You see what I'm saying? I have to be realistic. And usually when things like this happen, whenever there's a storm, the gold and silver go up, but then they come back down after the storm. Back to Russia. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see. How many? Okay, we've lost some viewers. So we'll wait a little bit longer, see if more people pop in. John Knapp says, if silver and gold could go down in price, like they say, we who have been stacking may be able to get more leverage for the next economic crisis and be able to get something from the slave wage middle class insane asylum we live in. We will never get a chance to get ahead and been working towards this goal for a long time. Just had to vent, Sal. At some point, the straitjacket has to come off. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness by the way, in the Fed. No, I hear you, brother. It's frustrating. Yes. But thanks, John Knapp. All right. Thank you so much, Silver Wolverine. I appreciate that. Silver Drill Pickle, just tell us or do whatever you're going to do. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of what you're talking about there. I'm not sure to what you're referring there, Silver Drill Pickle. Anyways, men growing to win. So if economy bad, silver goes to a hedge. If economy good, silver goes up as a commodity. Under what scenario does silver drop to $16? I think there's a short-term scenario where we get over the storm and silver could drop back down to 16, but then when demand picks up from a good economy, we might see it to creep back up again. Thank you, Don, Sterling. Appreciate that. God bless you. And Mark B. And All Is One Now. And Jeanette. And Grow Mechanic. And everybody else. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and call. We're going to go ahead and call Lisa here. It is about 6:30 where I'm at, and we're going to give her a call to see if we can get a loan for our business. Calling a loan scammer right now, guys. Lisa. All right, Flo is here. Good to see you. Come on.
Please leave your message.
Oh, come on. Come on, Lisa. We'll try to call her back here momentarily. Well, got it. We got that. We're going to call her back momentarily. Flo Higgins, good to see you. All right. And we've got Joe Costello says, affordable gold alert, spot plus $5. Yeah, you've posted that a couple of times, but thank you, Joe. Native Stacker says, Sal, I wonder if our new floor will be between 1650 and 1750 by the end of the year. Maybe we'll see spikes in the 20s. I guess we will see. That's right, we shall see. I think it could get there by the end of the year, we see here. Okay, Rocky puts a little bit of whiskey in his coffee. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Pamela Rice is here. Good to see you, Pamela. Holy smokes, all the metals are on fire except for platinum. I know, it's crazy. Stephen Brown 1.2 trillion added to deficit every year now. Actually, it's to the debt every year now. And they tell you the economy is improving. Well, I guess I'm the only one left that doesn't smoke crack. Yeah. Well, the thing is the addition to the debt is separate from the economic conditions. That's a spending problem. Increase in debt is a spending problem. It really has no tie to the economy. However, it just means that it could lead to some very bad economic consequences in due course, especially with the faith of our dollar and everything. Good to see you. All right. Townie Stacker, good to see you. Carlos Danger, you need to edit this and echo Kazoo when you read it and play the intro music and have the entire screen shake. That would be pretty cool, Carlos Danger. Yes, indeed. Oh, my gosh. Let's see here. And let's see. Okay, Marshall Hell says, I'm going to long with my 4 ounces of silver. Here's a real question people need to be asking. Great. Would you like to be, there you go. Great. Keep it up. Would you like to be friends? Yes. I would love to be friends. I am friends with Marshall Stacker, but he's talking about Trap Town. That spammy channel going around asking to be people's friends. It's crazy. And there's multiple messages. Yeah, sometimes I see that happening. People post multiple messages here. Good to see you guys. A lot of activity here in the chat side. If I missed some of your comments here, I apologize on the chat side. Good to see Alex Miles. All right. And Silver High says that gold envelope has fractional gold on the outside. There you go. Yes, indeed. Can you imagine if it was real gold? All right. Crazy. Let's have another slurp of coffee while we're here. With just a touch of baking soda in it to prevent my GERD little gas. I've not been having much gas, you know what I mean? I've not had much GERD happening lately because I've been cutting back slightly on the carbohydrates and a lot on the sugar. Been cutting back a lot on the sugar. Terry79 says, let's be friends, Sal. All right, here we go. Friends for Terry. Yes, indeed. I missed a lot of comments. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, a lot of comments or our chat stuff? Our chat stuff. One woke world. What do you mean? What if things work out? What rebound? Global currencies are in a tailspin. This is what the market numbers really say. A strong dollar is only as a result as a rush to buy by other weaker currencies. It all depends on faith in the government and faith in the dollar, neither of which is realistic to consider under a true history of facts to date. We would be foolish to think otherwise. No, that's true. But the thing is that's the reality of the situation, the here and now. And you, by the way, have faith in the dollar too, because or if you're an American anyway, because you use it to pay your bills. And so that's kind of where I'm going with that. But you're right, in the long run, and the way things are going, and the way they keep printing money, it's a bad thing. Aussie Alchemist, the price rises and platinum down. How far away, or have you heard or any more about auto industry retooling? I've not heard anything more about that lately. But I might have to check it out. For sure, we'll see. Silverholic, so you put white powder in your coffee. That I did, sir. Yes, indeed. And I'm not a racist either. White powder. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, that Trappist is everywhere. Trapezoidal. All right. Okay, yes, indeed. What's GERD? It's like I don't know. I don't think I had GERD. I just had the hiccups a lot. Hiccups and burps a lot. Whatever that is. Cannabis-infused coconut oil to the coffee before live stream. Oh my gosh, never tried this stuff. Never tried it. I think I'll probably, yeah, might get super paranoid over that. I love your echo effect at the beginning of your video. Thank you so much, Silver Honda. I got to have a little fun from time to time, indeed. All right. Okay. Robin Stabile, big chunk of the manipulation, I believe, has been discovered, and now there are people in the central banking system, JP Morgan, etc., that are a little worried. Yes, I think so. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I've not had many cookies. I haven't had hardly any cookies at all, Alan. Yes. All right, Girth, there you go, Silver Stanger. Good to see you. I got clouds on my coffee. There you go. Okay. I'm just full of gas. That's true. I am full of gas. All right. But I've not had it as much as of late since I've cut back on sugar and slightly carbohydrates. Rocky, Sal, understand you wanted to keep the rhodium. I feel that Russia's holding back their rhodium to drive up the price, then unload a lot of it. I would sell it, hold on to your funds, and put it towards another metal. Rhodium is an all-time high. Yes. I know. I hear you. It's tempting. I'm going to lie to you and say it's tempting, because it's not, I mean, it's only partially tempting, but anyway. Silver Steeler, going back to the Air Force Base, we have a dolly for the camera now. Whoa, nice. Well, very cool. You might want to check with Winning Image Photography about that. You know, anytime you add another woman in the mix, it makes things complicated, especially if her name is Dolly. You know, pardon my French there, you know what I'm saying? You know, but if you had, you know, I don't know, anybody, you know, a dude, I don't know, but Dolly, I hope she's nice. Maybe she's nice. I don't know. We'll see. OBX is here. Good to see you, OBX. Welcome. And Mr. Sting is here. Hello. Carly Simon, you're so vain. That's right. You're so varicose vein. You know what I'm saying? All right. Where are we at? Billy Garrett. Physical gold will easily break 2,000 this year. It should be 32 even now. We shall see. We shall see. People do like to make pretty bold predictions as the price goes up and the other direction on the way down. Very good. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at? Makukane. Lies. No such thing. Lies. Okay, I'm trying to think. What did I say at 207? Jay Silver says, with gold at all-time highs, I'm not buying. For me, now is the time to save cash. If gold ever drops significantly, I'll have cash to buy some. There you go. That's part of what the timing of this was so good. All right, let's see here. Ozzy, nomination Winning Image for Sal's Gals. Give her a wrench. All right, is she still here? Joe Costello, Carl, you ought not talk like that. You're just a boy. He's so vain, he probably thinks the stream is about him. There you go. That's right. Exactly. C. Barrett. Hello, C. Barrett. Pot of jam, yo. Dono, New Mexico, still here. Terry just showed me her boobies. Repeat says lol and a D after it. CK Boulevard says no. Watch gold. Silver will just follow gold. Yes, indeed. Well, it seems what's been happening now. You were rich, bro. It's not me. That's not mine. That's for sure. But thank you. May the Schwartz be with you. Beginning was appropriate amount of exploring. End might have been too much. There you go. Good point. That's true. Good point. Stefan Graffin is here. All right. So she's a Sal's gal. Oh, I can't. Let's see here. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to make this work. Nobody said anything. Well, never mind. You can. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? Okay. Colorado Kid. This is a good way to make sure you have some cash on hand in case of an SHTF scenario. Oh, Doe, you just mentioned a 3/4 of the way through the video. You should always have some cash on hand. That's right. Exactly. There you go. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I was going to add a few more to it, but I got to use some money for insurance. That's what this is right now. I've got the money set aside for insurance. Smells good too. All right, let's try to call back Lisa from the Cult Jam. We're gonna try her back again. It's after 6:30. Lisa. Hello?
Please leave your message
Oh,
for
son of a...
9179.
Sterling Cannabis. Turn up the reverb. I hope the silver does drop to 1650. Then I will take out a second mortgage and fill the vault. Maybe not. There you go, silver. Sterling Cannabis. All right, Joe says cash, grass, and gas. There you go. All right. Okay. West Coast. Let's see here. West Coast is here. West Coast. Good to see you. I don't see you pop in, but good to see you. Media Man is here. Good to see you. Jonathan Arroyo. Yeah, pretty lively chat here. Sorry if I'm missing you. Okay, I'm going to, pardon me, I'm going to text her on my other phone and say, I can't say friend, my associate. Pardon me, I'm texting her. Is trying to call. Here we go. All right. Each other side. Yeah, it's so sad it sits in a vault. That's right. Made 7,000 contribution towards my precious metals IRA. Yes. Wow. Wow, that is quite a big contribution. But yeah, it sits out of vault, out of reach, out of sight. And you got to make sure that you can get that out of the vault when the time comes. All right. Very good. That's exactly right, Globehead. Where's the professionalism in these stackers? Barber, awesome envelope, Sal. It looks great. I love this. I'm pretty much an all-cash person and have envelopes for everything on budget like no one else. It's a great feeling and really a very work on the envelope. Very great. Thank you so much, Barbara. Appreciate that. Yes, I tend to use cash a lot too. It kind of keeps me disciplined. All right. Very good. Bueller. All right. Drake Savory. If there's a new audit, who should do it? Clearly not the OIG. I don't know, man. That's a good question. We need an independent third party. Maybe even from a foreign... I don't know. I mean, obviously there's some security things you got to take into account. And that is probably a big thing why it probably can't be completely... completely independent. Small store like your... Yes, indeed. Jamanga. Not sure what that means, but we'll move on. Metals will continue their inexplorable rise because gold has become a tier 1 asset. That's right, Basel III. I think I even mentioned that in the video. Makes it been buying gold like crazy. Follow the leaders. You will never regret it. All right, there you go. That's right. Let's see here. Yeah, I hear you, West Coast Stacker. It does suck buying online and having to pay those taxes. Yes, because of that Supreme Court decision, states are collecting sales tax through these vendors. All right. Freaking ending, Sal. A freaking ending. Was that the coffee slurp withdrawals? I think so. If gold did go down to 1,400, I'd definitely buy a few pieces because I'd stay there because I doubt it'd stay there too long. I agree with you. I don't think it would stay there too long either, but boy, if it does, it'd be a nice dip. Most you ever paid for a single coin, numismatic item, bullion bar? Wow, that's a good question. Man, I don't know. For a single coin? Oh my gosh. Maybe the, I guess I'm going to have to say $1,800. I think that's right. I think I paid close to $1,900 for a collector high relief gold. I think that's what it was. Gold Dragon. I might do a video on that again. What happened to the US dollar around 10 a.m. today? I have no idea, Medio Man. Actually, I was very busy at work that time, so I missed out. Don't know what happened. Did the dollar index go crazy? I don't know. I got no return text from this chick. Trying to call her. Let's see here. All right, let me see here. Let me go back here. I think what I need to do is text this. My associate is trying to call. I hate texting. Is trying to call you. Please answer. He can't text from his number or receive calls. I'm not where he is. All right. It dropped suddenly quite a bit against many currencies. Interesting. Bedtime for CCT. Got to be up. All right. Thank you so much, CCT. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here, my friend. You are awesome. Indeed, there's a slurp for Barbara. After sure that's been this. Let's see. Okay, and she's telling me to send his number and I'll ring him, but I told her in the text that he can't receive calls. He can't receive. I hate typing. Receive calls from that number. Please answer. Let's try. I'm gonna decline her call. She's trying to call me. I'm gonna ring her back. I'm gonna call her back. Here we go. I'm declining the call on the one phone and calling back on the other phone because that way she'll know. Here we go. Come on, come on. Hello, Lisa.
Message for
Son of a.
917.
Come on, Lisa. Lisa, don't make me hunt and peck. That's what I've been doing. Yeah, Alan, I'm hunting and pecking. So,
Hello, who am I speaking with, please?
hello, Lisa. But this
Yeah,
is
and
this
this
is
is?
Ralph. I am Richard's friend. Been trying to get a hold of you since about little before 6:30.
Yeah, I understand. What's the name of your company, sir?
Is everything okay there? You sound a bit bedazzled, bedazzled.
Oh, no. I'm trying to understand the name of your company so I can just understand who, because I had a couple people that were looking to speak to me after 6.
Okay,
So
right.
I'm just trying to associate the name of your company.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It is Negan Enterprises, and
Okay.
we're looking to try
Now,
to.
is this your cell phone?
No. This is another number that I call. I can't make any. I can't receive any callbacks or texts from this number. But where I'm at, I've got to be able to do this thing from here. So what we're gonna try to do is try to get some.
This is what we'll need to do. We'll need to do this. I will text you back when I'm at my work phone, and you can call back into there.
Well, no.
Okay.
See, the thing we have to do this now because the problem is that the kind of business we run here, especially with Richard as my business associate, is we have a lot going on during those hours. So what we have to do is we have to be able to have this.
Understood. However, okay, this work cell that I'm on is
Yeah.
dying, so I want you to call my other work phone, which is charged because this one's going to cut off. Okay, this is a work cell phone, and it's
Lisa,
dying.
listen to me very closely here, and calm down a little bit here. But Richard told me that you were expecting this call at this hour, which means that you probably should have had your cell phone charged. And so we have to make
but this is not a private cell. This is a work phone, and it was dying because the charger was broken. However, I'm going to call you. I will text him from my work cell that's fully charged in about 20 minutes. Okay?
Okay. All right.
I
And
appreciate it.
okay,
Thank
I'll
you.
call you
Yes.
back. I'll call you back in 20 minutes. Sounds good. Thank you.
I'll text you from the work cell. This is another work cell that will be off. It's not charged.
Okay,
And I'll text you from
you
my
text.
landline work phone at the office. I'll
Okay,
be
text
honest,
Richard, and then he'll get in touch with me, and I'll call you from this
and I'll
phone.
give you that the work phone from the landline office. I'll be
Okay,
back
thank
in
you.
1 minute.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh, my goodness. But she is feisty, is she not? Yes, indeed. Wow. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with her in 20 minutes. Oh, yes, indeed. Let's see what we got going on here. We've got 73 watching now, 67 thumbs up. Who knows? Maybe we'll get that thumbs up to match the number of people watching. That would be kind of cool. It's 75 now. We'll see. Lisa, she wants me. Yes, that's right. 5309. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see. Okay, Meteor Man says, can't wait for gold to drop. It's no fun when you can't buy. That's true. I hear you. Athene says, Sal, I just received my allegories, Germanium Columbia and Germanium Britannia. These coins reviewed on the Britannia and Germania, they are quite the premium and quite the craftsmanship. They were so much impressive in hand. Yes, thank you. Yes, they are cool pieces indeed. But as I mentioned in the video, some have had some issues. In fact, my 10 ounce had some scratches on it. And some have reported some milk spotting as well. All right, tricky guy. If any scammer gives you too much guff, you have a chat room enforcer here. Joey Stacks Costello, and he'll break any arm or anyone for you. There you go. Thank you. We got Joey. He can do it from Seattle. All right, here we go. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, scam them and drop them in the stream. We won't do that quite yet, but we might do that, especially if she's rude. We will do that. Yes, we'll need to ask her if she's a big girl. That's right. Are you a big girl? Do you get her big girl pants on? She sounds... Silver Switch 176 says, I was not at all ready for the let's explore. Blore. All right. You got to throw a little curveball in there once in a while. Am I wrong? All right, let's see here. And all these little symbols, thank you, Burkell Doms. I'm not sure if that's positive. It seems like it's positive. Cyber Curtain Twitcher, who is fast asleep right now, had a shocking letter yesterday regarding my savings account. I posted on my Instagram, saving rates are down to 0.4%. Will this have an effect on precious metal? I hope so. I suspect so. Well, let me tell you this. Even though you're not hearing this right now, CCT, I would love to have 0.4%. I'm not even getting 0.01% on my savings account. I kid you not. All right, thank you, Theo Bradley. Appreciate you being here, Theo. Good to see you. All right. Seymour Budd says, not buying into this as long as the COMEX is in charge. Silver will not hold too easy. In short, the market will reap profits when it's done by spoofing. Once silver hits 20, if it will give a second look, then it will specialty items for that accumulate no matter what's going on for. Yes, no matter what melt is going for. Okay, yes. What could be. All right, let's take a moment now. We've got somebody calling from what do we have? What do we have here? It is Andre. Remember Andre? He wants us to call him back. So we're going to call Andre back. Here we go. Oh. I think we got a text from Lisa. Let's see what the text from Lisa says. Please call my work phone. Okay.
While I try to connect you.
Oh, okay, Andre's giving me this. Okay, all right. I told Andre to be here at around this time. Andre. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's happening, man? Yeah, you got a Google phone there. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Ring Central, actually.
It's a what?
Ring Central?
Ring Central. Is that what is that? What is Ring? Can you explain that to me?
It's like Google Voice, but has a few more features in there.
How much does it cost?
How
much does it cost
That's
per?
a good question. I don't know. I think it's like on a per user basis.
And you're a user, so can you give me a hint?
I don't know. It's a good question. It's not free like Google Voice, though.
Ah, that's the thing. Google Voice is free. Yeah, we like that. Yeah, well, cool. Well, I'm here to discuss some funding for my business. Yes, we know the deal. We know the drill. We know to make us. But you'll never guess what's in my coffee right now, Andre. Take a wild guess.
Macadamia milk.
Macadamia milk. That is actually a really good guess. No, I've never actually even tried macadamia milk. There's not goat's milk in here either, or human booby milk either. There's no human booby milk.
Oh, that's bucket list.
That's bucket list stuff right there, is it not? I've got Lisa
Yeah,
calling
right.
on the other line here, but I can't take it right now. But so Andre, I've got this thing with silver. What we want to do with silver is we want to create a coffee condiment, so to speak, and like something you put in your coffee with silver in it to kind of help spoof things up, with the love life. They say that silver can help enhance your love life, if you get my drift.
Oh, it's an aphrodisiac. And
That's it.
bacteria.
I was trying to think of the word, and you just said it's an aphrodisiac.
Nice.
And so I was kind of wondering if we could, make that happen, get the funding for it, because no one's ever done that with silver and putting it in coffee. No one usually makes that connection, you know what I'm saying?
Is it like edible gold? You have to like stamp it super thin?
I reckon you can stamp it in there if you want to. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's my
Is it
Carl.
like a floaty top?
What's that?
Hopefully it doesn't bunch up chewy. Hopefully it doesn't get chewy when it bunches up.
Yeah, we don't want it to get chewy when it bunches up. That's right, exactly. We do not want that happen. That's exactly right. That's where the silver comes in. It'll dissipate
What
it.
if it gets stuck at the top of your mouth?
What if it does what?
What if the silver like bunches up and gets stuck at the top of your mouth?
Well, then we can always use a fallopian tube to scrape it out, I think. Yeah. I reckon we could try that if you want to. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But so anyways,
Yeah, my email.
I reckon I got your email. I reckon we've talked a time or two. Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
I'm gonna get on the train soon, so we might disconnect in like.
Is this
5
the
10
Trump
minutes.
train you're going on? Is it the Trump train? Are you on the Trump train?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking
know.
about, brother. Yes, indeed. Nice. Well, very cool. Well, you enjoy the train ride, Andre. We'll definitely continue this conversation because I think we're onto something here. I really do. I think we can make this thing work.
Yeah, one day. No doubt.
All right. Well,
I
very
get
good.
you approved. Iris. I'll call you later. I'm actually going to find out email.
Hey, who's talking to you in the background? Oh, the next ferry. You're getting ready to get on the ferry.
Yeah, I'm getting off and then onto the train.
On the train and then the ferry. Are you going up to Manhattan?
Nah, I'm coming to 10 hours to meet up with my friends. Are
You're hanging out with
your... You still there, no?
You're hanging out with your friends. Can you hook a brother up, with a date or something tonight? I'm in the area.
Nah, it's the boys. Weekends are for the boys.
Weekends are for the boys. Are you on the Long Island Railroad by any chance? LIRR?
Oh, that's deep. No, it's on the opposite side.
That's on the opposite side of you. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually going to Jersey later.
You're going to Jersey. Nice. All right. Well, very cool.
Jersey.
Awesome. Well, enjoy your night with the friends.
What you're doing this weekend.
Yeah. Tell all your buddies that I said hello, and we will talk about silver and sticking to the roofs of the mouth and clumping and all that stuff at a later date. All right.
No doubt. All right, Richard.
Take it squeezy.
Have a good weekend, man.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right.
Winning Image Photography. Have a good one. All right. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. She thanks me for the wrench. All right. And Silver Stealer, if you're still here, hello and welcome and thank you. But you probably got to go too. All right. Let's see. Okay. She's left me a message here. Let's see what the message says. Oh, let's see here. Let's see what the voicemail says.
Hello, you're calling for Richard. This is Lisa ringing you back. I'm unable to speak on the work cellular phone. It is not holding a charge. My work landline is 786-628-8942. I'll be in the office till 7:15. If not, I will need to able to do on Monday, please call anytime between Monday between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m.
Boy, she's really wanting to talk to us now, is she not? Let's try to give her a buzz. Let's give her a buzz back. We're making this happen. What am I going to do? I've got Negan Enterprises, and we're going to have a silver, something with silver, 87% pure silver. What is my name? I forgot my name. Ralph, I think. Ralph Macchio. Ralph Macchio. Come on, Lisa. Who's calling me? No, not that. Back.
Yes, can I help, Richard?
No, this is Ralph Macchio again. Hello.
Hi, how are you? Sir, you're looking for capital, correct?
Yeah, looking for capital for the old business here. Yes, indeed.
I understand, sir, but this is the thing. I just spoke to you, correct? And
yes,
you were saying we need to do this now. But this is the thing. This is after work hours on a Friday, and it's my pleasure to work with you. However, it is after work hours on a Friday evening. So what I'm going to ask you for, sir, is the name of your business and your exact contact number, and I will reach you first thing Monday morning.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Lisa. Richard told me you guys had this all planned out earlier, and you were more than happy to be able to do business, because this is about the only time we can. This is about
he didn't have anything planned. He said he's calling me. I didn't have him in a schedule with a calendar time. He said he's calling me.
Yeah, at 6:30. At 6:30. Yeah, that's right. At 6:30.
Actually, I don't have an exact phone number from you guys, and I'm a little bit confused. So I'm going to ask you, what is the company number? What's the number of your company?
Well, the number of the company is the number that you see here, but I can't receive calls backs on this number because I'm the principal owner of the business here. Do you see the number of the caller ID? What's the number of the caller ID say? Can you see it?
The 202-867. Is that your number?
867 what?
867-5309.
Yeah, don't lose that number. Don't lose that number, because that's, if you ever see a call from that number, it's me. And
okay, the name of the company is Japard Enterprises?
Yeah, that's right, right. And we have, and you're going to love this proposition here, Lisa. This is good stuff here, and this is why you're going to want to do business.
I don't want to cut you really quickly, but I just want to ask you a quick question.
Can you cut me slowly? That usually hurts. If you cut me really slowly, it'll hurt a lot more. The slow cuts
do you
are
have,
awful.
Do you have an active business with active bank accounts for 3 months?
I'm very active. In fact, I'll show you how active it is. Here, I'll do 12 push-ups right now. Listen.
Sir,
One,
I'll give you a call Monday. The owner
Wait a second. You just interrupted my push-ups. I was telling you how active I was, Lisa. What's going on there?
The owner of the company will call you Monday morning.
Wait, what's his name? What's his? Wait, but Lisa, here's the thing. Monday morning is no good for me. Monday morning is no good. It's like you're the Fargo guy with the.
Sir, the owner of the company will reach out to you via Monday at some point and sometime via email or call.
Do you remember what I just said? It's been a long time. It's been probably about 15 seconds ago when I said Monday's no good. You and Richard had this worked out for today. You see what I'm saying?
Sir, we had worked out to get your bank statements. And if you would like to forward me the last 6 months of bank statements, I will review them.
You haven't even we haven't even talked about how much I want, how much I make.
This is why I'm saying to you that the owner will
And I didn't even get to
Monday.
finish my push-ups. I'm very sad right now.
You're being very sarcastic. I'm getting off the phone.
No, Lisa, listen. You've not even given me a chance to talk. You've kept over-talking me, and you understand?
Sir,
Do you have a hot date tonight, Lisa? Do you have a hot date tonight? Is that what's the deal? Lisa, you didn't answer my question. I wanted to know if you had a hot date tonight. I'm going to get the answer to that question because I'm a little bit... I don't know whether to be more upset about you hanging up on me or the fact that Donald still thinks these are fake push-ups. I can't decide which to be more upset at. I mean, good grief here. This is insane. Good to see you guys. Let's see here. We got here. Lisa, Lisa's on fire tonight. Oh, Lisa. I don't want to get too snotty. My nose isn't that stuffed up. And it may be here. Let's see. Hello, Lisa.
Thank you for calling. To leave a message, please press 1.
Oh, we're gonna leave
a fax, press 2.
We're gonna leave a
or
message.
begin faxing at any time.
And then I'm going to give you her cell number, and you guys can just blow it up if you want.
Please record your message after the tone. When you have finished, you may hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Yes, I was on the phone with Lisa, and she was actually very rude with me.
To send your message, press the pound key.
Son of a...
To hear your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 3. To cancel your message, press the star key.
Come on. Let's try to call it again. We'll call her. She's lying to me about her cell phone. Here's her. Lisa's meeting up with the other guy. I think that's what it is, too. Let's try to call her cell phone back. Come on, Lisa. We know your battery's not out. It's a Popsy scheme. It's a Ponzi scheme. And I guess there is a little burp in there, even though there's some... Sorry about that. Big slurp for Lisa, says Flo. We'll do it. Okay. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Silver Heist. Yeah, a little bit of fun there. I wanted to say 5309, but she said 09. Abuse is too good. She's cheating on me. That's right. With Richard, that's right. She's no good for you. That's right. The only one good for me is... Oh, here we go.
Please leave your message for 917
There's a number.
9299633.
There's a number. Hello, Lisa? Lisa, I think we got disconnected, and I think you hung up on me. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. This is the only time I can do business. I can't do it Monday. You kept talking over me, Lisa. Lisa. Where's Cult Jam at? You never answered the question, and I need to know it. What in the world could be more important than talking to me about this business venture that you had worked out? We had this scheduled. It was on the docket. It was on the docket, Lisa, for 6:30. 6:30, Lisa. You must have some sort of hot date. That's the only thing I can think of that would cause you to be so spastic and want to try to get out of here. And I need to know the answer to that question. You've got to tell me. It's on a need-to-know basis. I need to know if you are on a hot date. And I'm okay with abuse. You can cut me slowly. You said you can cut me quickly, but I don't mind being cut slow. I'm okay with that. All right? Now, I'm going to try to call back later. And I want to answer that question if you have a hot date. And answer the phone even if you're on that said date. All right? I know it's not a work cell. You don't have 2 work cell numbers. That's ridiculous, Lisa. It's ridiculous, I tell you. I'm going to slurp and then hang up. And that slurp was not for you, Lisa. That slurp was for somebody in enforcement at the IRS. See ya. All right, very good. Bogus. Mr. Popzilla is a good friend, he is. Yeah, Mr. Popzilla is awesome. Yeah, is he here? Mr. Popzilla, thank you so much. All right, very good. Bogus, let's see. Okay, let's get back up here to the front and grab our boilerplate stuff here. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. Oh, Lisa. She's probably regretting ever calling me. Enjoyed 100%. Well, thank you, Vogus. He is the man. Thank you again, Vogus. Better. Let's see here. All right. Where are we at? Highlander. Highlander says here she's going to call the police. What is she going to do? She's the one that's scamming us. She's on to me. All right, Coins A to Z. Got to run. Take a squeezy. Thank you so much. There's Mr. Popzilla. Hello, Mr. Popzilla. Good to see you. Awesome phone scammer. All right. Bob often says, I just borrowed my wife's credit card. Oh, yeah, I should say get to pay the wife's credit card. There you go. Gold card. There you go. Exactly. Reduce unnecessary bills. Utilizing cash. All right, very good. Okay, moving ahead. See more butts. All right, multiplied 5,000 equals, 5,000 ounces equals that. Arthur, of course it will go down. I mean, come on, 16.20 per ounce, and we're not even in a crisis yet. It's ridiculous. It would be dumb to be buying right now. So there you go. There's another view. Some people say that it's going to go up, and Arthur thinks it's going to go down. I kind of agree with Arthur. I think that we might see it go down. At least I hope so, for sure. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Robert says, why talk about gold and silver? Nothing interesting is happening. It's all hype. Some of it is well-meaning, lots of spam and scam. All right. Well, I think there's some real organic fear out there in the markets with the malt beverage virus and other stuff like that. But yes, but overend, you don't want to buy out of that fear either. Bob often says, Sal, are those freshly printed cash notes from the completely dry pile? No, actually, I think they do have a little bit of wear to them. I believe they do. Thank you, Vogus. Amazing article. All right, where are we at? Aaron Krause, I didn't know you were so crafty, Sal. I didn't know it was either. I just glued a couple of these things on there. Maybe I should send you some OPG folder to display those gold coins under the guise of homework. Ooh, there you go. I don't know what an OPG folder is, sad to say, but thank you, Aaron Cross. You were awesome. Okay, Media Man is counting on it going down, and Silver Honda's got to head out to cook dinner for Mrs. Silver Honda. Well, tell Mrs. Silver Honda said hello. Give her a hug for me. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for your gold. There you go, brother. Silver Drill Pickle. Dinner time for him. Thank you so much, Pickle. Have a good night, my friend. Yes, indeed. Jonathan is here. Hello. All right. Another overtaxed taxpayer's dog is pissing him off. I might give him a ride on the microwave. Oh, my goodness. In the microwave. Good grief. Centuria Sylvia is here. Sal the Bedazzler. There you go. Yes, indeed. We bedazzle here, Centuria. Yes, we do. Thank you so much for joining in, my friend. We just called the scammer earlier. Have a little bit of fun with these loan scammers. That's right. Voga says, yes, you find why they was talking so nice about silver. The part where the article talks about the silver mine looks like a disclaimer. All right. Okay, let's see here. I'm in. Mr. Popzilla's on the golden envelope challenge. Very good. All right. Yes, indeed. Greetings to Len D. Welcome. All right. He who has to sleep with itchy butt, wake up with stinky silver. There you go. That's right. Oh, my gosh. Colin Fox says, with the amount of money the central banks are creating to pop up the world, silver and gold will keep rising, especially if the U.S. dollar weakens. From first-hand experience, the amount of old scrap silver for sale has dramatically decreased over the last year. Oh, wow. Okay. Old scrap silver has, we're not seeing as much of that lately. I beg to differ in my area, though. In my area, my LCS, they tell me that they're getting still a good amount of it. But yeah, I'm working really hard under my budget, and it's amazing what you can do working hard. Yes, that's true. You're very right on that, Vogus. Burkhard Dam says all banksters. All right, yes. Well, I'm sure that any kind of shenanigans isn't just limited to J.P. Morgan for sure. All right. Okay, AC, ID for the envelope. Make 3 copies and hide those and keep the real one an open site. People could just overlook it right under your nose. Yeah, that's true. That's an idea, but knowing my luck, what's there is what they're going to look at and say, oh, there's money, and then steal it. So, yeah, I'll keep it hidden. Better just keep it hidden. All right, let's see here. Vogus. All right, thank you, Vogus. John Smith says, I'm waiting on gold right now. After this year, I can see prices going down, although maybe it takes a lull in politics as well. Say 2 years of the next incumbency, and where people stop paying attention again for prices to hit another baseline. As for silver, I can't wait till the next recession. Yes, indeed. It might take that, and maybe even after that for it to go up. We'll see, not sure. Find out. Rhodium, palladium is a sign of a true supply side worldwide. The prices are climbing so fast. Yes. All right. So I saw CNBC said crypto is a good hedge against volatility. Are they trying to destroy pensions? I know exactly. That's very volatile. The crypto market is. All right. Let's see here. Ralph Wiggum, I wouldn't buy gold right now. I'm actually tempted to sell. If gold hits $2,000 an ounce, I just might. Then I will buy some silver with that money. Today, the ratio is 87 to 1. That's insane. But that's become kind of the new normal. It's become kind of hovering around there. The gold to silver ratio has been widening for some time and continues to, no sign of it narrowing anytime soon. We'll see. All right. Throw in some stakes there in sunny Seattle. There you go. All right, take care, Joey. Appreciate it. Tricky guy. Gregory Manarino says silver is the most undervalued asset on earth. Do you dare deny this expert point of view? Yes, I do dare deny it. I'm sorry, tricky guy. I don't think it's the most undervalued. I think its prices are more in line with where the natural market forces are. You might be able to make that argument for platinum, maybe. But I think, but not for silver. Even though it's a small market, I do think that it's somewhat undervalued, perhaps. And I do think the ratio should be a bit tighter, but I'm not saying that it is the most undervalued. I do disagree with that. Let's see here. What is this stuff about dirt? I must have missed a video or something on dirt. I wallow in my own filth. Or did I say dirt in a video? I don't know. Thomas is here. Hello, Thomas. He sent pennies, bronze. Steve Woods, we should fund mining companies that want to produce these in U.S. and Canada. Yes, well, I mean, yeah, we'll see. I don't know if there's any in the U.S., I'm not sure. Unless there's environmental regulations, I'm sure that probably be prohibitive to do, but Silver Stanger, want me get busted speeding? No way. No, do not get busted speeding. Sylvester, all that majestic first reminds me of the 80s. Ah, okay, yes, indeed. Yeah, they've been around for quite a while, have they not? That's for sure. All right. Let's see here. Wallowing in dirt is awesome. No one's explaining the dirt thing to me. Donnie's box of dirt, his best friend. Okay, Donnie's box of dirt. That's right. It's from those comments. That's right. Okay. Dirt Diggler. That's right. Dirt Diggler. That's right. That's Mark Wahlberg played the Dirt Diggler. What was it in that movie? Dang it. Had Mark Wahlberg in it. Boogie Nights. Boogie Nights. That's what it is. Boogie Nights. That's right. Donald in New Mexico's dirt. Omar Tozani, get ready for the gold to silver ratio to hit a new high. Yes, I think it may. I could see it happening going over 101. All right. Nicholas, go down 1,400 in gold for real. Just to guess, anything go digital lightning fast. I don't think gold will be going down in 2020. It may not. It could be right. Rhodium, every jump is epic. It sure is. You're right about that. It is very epic. Let's see here. We're going to try to go through these comments here relatively quickly. It's on an asset if you buy $200 or less for $150 or less. A box is better. John P. says, rule number 1, anyone stacking should be diversified. Life emergency cash fund. Rule number 2, once it goes in the envelope, it's for gold purchase, no takebacks. P.S. What's a kidney worth? Anyone want to buy a kidney? I want more gold. There you go. All right. I hear you. That would be some rules, but I kind of get, let's see here. Mark Wahlberg is a cheap mass trash. Oh, okay. All right. There's Boogie Nights and there's Booger Nights. Discuss. Pick one. There you go. Pick one. Literally, pick your nose. Larry Whittington says, who would want to miss? Not to me. I'll get back to you. Godspeed. There you go. All right, Larry. Well, we're live. You can pop in right now if you'd like. Frankendale Special. Nice video, Sal. Gold at this price is no buy. Waiting for the drop. All right. I'm going to wait out for the drop a little bit too, I think. We shall see. What are better, silver coin or silver bar? Thank you for your time. I would say silver coins are better, Andrew. Yes. All right. Silver Drill Pickle, you definitely have a sickness, a silver sickness. Yes, indeed. This is on the James Bond High Relief coin. Silver Stacking Academy, nice coin with international appeal. I liked it too. Very cool. No Booger, the senator from New Jersey. Oh, Booker, yeah. Cory Booker, yeah. Chris Garner, favorite non-PM world coins. Boy, there's so many cool ones out there. It's hard to say. In fact, I'm kind of liking these new, the ones I posted on Instagram. They're pretty cool. These Egyptian pieces are all right, but also, there's some the Mexican, the real thick Mexican 100 pesos coins are nice. Here's a coin from France that is pretty cool. Centimes, 20 centimes. I mean, I can't really say I can't pick one. I cannot pick one. All right, let's see here. Sup, Mr. SM? Hello, thank you. Those who bully are cowards. Super like, says Manir. Thank you. No Alan Gold tonight, by the way. We know Alan Gold tonight. Physical gold just hit 1648. I believe permanent damage is occurring with China and the U.S. with trade. The days of low gold is over, just like silver. Automation is coming. More stores are encouraging self-checkout. More people will be out of work as prices and leases go much higher. Wall Street always tries to paint a rosy future. Many black swans in our future that they can't predict. Investors will flee to safe haven gold. Yes, we shall see, but it just depends how long this sentiment will last. Sometimes people might get tired of being fearful. And you know what I mean? All right. Bigfoot says, congrats on your new 007 piece. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, sir. Awesome coin for the collection indeed. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Dutch Silver Pirate. I enjoy it. Cold Coin Salad says, Silver Wolverine. Thank you, Silver Wolverine. You the man. You the man. All right. We've got Sterling Cannabis. Hello, I'm Bond, James Bond. Sean Connery, forever the best 007. All right. Wait for the silver haters to come out. Ooh, let's hope not, but you never know. You never know. Let's see here. And let's see. Joe Costello says, hey, Sal and friends, if the sand coin is worth what another will pay for it, Perth Mint of all places, what do you think UK would have minted that sweet coin? Nice and unique. Joey from Seattle. That is a good point, and I think it is light. I think it just depends on the mint. I think these Perth Mint pieces tend to do fairly well compared to other mints, but it's anybody's guess, and it just depends on the coin. So you're right. Okay. Rocky says, very nice coin. I'm tempted to buy one. It is well packaged. Well, if you do, make sure that you're not too influenced by me and understand what I said at the very end of the video about it. But thank you, Rocky. Beatrice says, would have liked the iconic look of Bond standing with a gun. Yeah, that would have been cool too. Would have popped more for me. Other side, a Bond girl, a tiny sweet Indian queen, and protect and serve. There you go. That's actually a very good idea. Very nice idea for a coin design. And very apropos. All right, Christianity Boxing Mafia says, I love platinum, but the one problem is UK, you have to pay 20% VAT just like for silver, which is like 150 pounds, which means you will pay a lot more than the metal's currently worth. That's true. That is unfortunate. I'm all out of coffee, by the way. I don't have any water to back it up. Terry will give me her gold finger. Nice. Thank you, Terry. I've been waiting for that. CCT, I think our Russian friend just showcased that coin. I quite like the design. Cool. Nice. Silver for Life 1230. I was thinking of buying that 1 ounce gold, but boy, it's pricey now. I hope they drop the premium on it. Yes, I know. Yeah, the gold is definitely out of reach on that one. Yes, indeed. Okay. Where are we at? Okay, Ruth Barrett says, okay, this is a scammer. And we've already reported her because one made it out of the spam box. You know, with all that stuff with the demonetization flagging and their machine learning on that, why can't they do the same thing with these comments? It should be very easy to write a script to be able to flag and use artificial intelligence to find these kind of comments, which are very much easier to detect than the demonetization stuff. And now this is going to creep up on me here. Let's see here. I'm not going there in that comment, Sal. Let's see here. What comment? Native. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Silver box is magnetic. That's cool. Very nice bond. Hyperleaf coin. Is the coin kitty cat approved? Yes. I don't know. Kitties actually didn't see that one. Perry says, that's pretty sweet. I'll definitely get something like this. Thank you. All right. Very good. This cool, Uncle Sal. I like it. Thanks, Mark B. Appreciate that. Steven, very cool, Sal. I nearly bought this, but I decided on the Proof Britannia. Thanks for sharing, my old friend. Yes. Hey, the Proof Britannia is cool, too. All right, let's see here. C. Barrett says, yes, I believe this coin is beautifully made. With that said, I feel missed the mark with the design. Could have had so many other things designed, in my opinion, but still a beautiful piece. Thanks for sharing, Sal. Yeah, the kind of, and I don't know exactly how they could have done that. They could have made that an actual part of the actual barrel itself. They just use those line art there for it. Sort of look. So I would definitely agree. Even with this design, they could have done it a little bit better. But yeah. Oh, you were waiting for Terry to give you her gold finger. Yeah, I was going to go there too with some things, but I decided to, not go in that direction with commenting on it much more. But that is what she said. No question. Donald, New Mexico. This is my favorite option of all the 007 coins it's offering. Very cool, Donald. All right. Yes. Thank you, sir. Like that 007 side, the sign with the horse face lesbian, not a fan of. That's right. Like Bloomberg said, as Gold Hustle 13 said. Silverholic, you, sir, are a video production machine. Looking forward to chatting with you. Thank you, sir. And we did. Silverholic is the guy you want to check out. Not only because he interviewed me for an interview, well, that's going to be posted next Saturday, because he's got a good channel. So check him out, Silverholic on YouTube. There he is. All right. He might still be in here. Click on the 3 dots on the right-hand side and visit channel and check it out. King's Coins, I like the design. Thanks for sharing. Well, thank you, King's Coins. Appreciate that. Beautiful mine is arriving within the hour, Italian G. Nice. Congratulations on getting one. That's cool. All right. Italian G, they must have seen your video. AppMex just raised the price to $120. Wow. Crazy. Pamela Rice, I definitely have to get one of those. OMG. Cool. Yes. Pamela Rice, one of the original. Maybe is she a Bond girl? I don't know. Let's see here. Gold Hustle 13, truly gross at this price point. Collect on, good sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right. Pamela Rice, pre-sales at AppMex, $120 the day of the posting of this video. So you got a deal at $80 going directly to Perth Mint. My hat's off. So actually, I bought it online, and I think it might have been from, I forget who I got it from. I just saw it, and I don't know if it was Modern Coin Mart or what, but anyways. P. Purple Poker, honest question. Do you think that if a more socialist-leaning Democrat wins a presidency, would boost the price of PM? I think so, because I think that's going to be a shock to the markets, because typically it means that there's going to be more government intrusion and more regulation, which could stifle business growth, or at least a perception thereof for a while until they got used to it. But I do think it will have an effect and probably will boost the price of precious metals. That's just my personal opinion. Alan N says, pump the crap coins you get spot when sold. All right. Yeah, let's see. Well, Alan, I think if you watch the video, I think I mentioned that, that it's a higher premium piece, and I've never said that it would sell for anything more than spot. Possibly, but you never know, too. Some of these do well. But I'm not pumping it. That's for sure. And I never did that on this video, but some people They think no matter what you show, if it's a collector coin, they're going to say, "Oh, you're a pumper, and all this, but anyways, but I digress. I think he probably didn't even watch the video. The Welshman says, I think you have to remember you're buying a bullion coin, not a proof. It's still a nice coin. Yeah, that's true, the Welshman, but the thing is if a coin has an appreciable premium to it, man, I forgot to put the I in there. If you're spending somewhat of a premium, you expect it to look nice and not have scratches on it. So I think that they could probably do a little better job with that. You know what I mean? Go through and edit this one. And I'm going to unheart this and thumbs down that comment. Let's see here. Charles Swoboda, if it doesn't have stupid queen, I'll buy it. Oh, snap. It does. Never mind. Yeah, well, I know. A lot of people feel discouraged by the queen. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's right. Ozzy heard it. There you go. Always disclaim premiums may never be recovered. There you go. Thank you, Ozzy. So he sees the deal there. Yeah, that guy never watched the video. Clearly. Thanks, Ozzy. All right, I always put that disclaimer in there. Richard Blacker, bullcrap, gold and silver going to the moon. All right, well, he says it. We'll see. We'll see. John Smith says you must have a bit of the gold mine, but for me, obtaining precious metals may soon become mission impossible. Well, I hope not. I hope you're able to still get some. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Yes, I agree with you, Highlander stacking. And Talio Mint is underrated. Their stuff is awesome. Love their 2 ounces. Yes, indeed. Hey, thanks so much, another overtaxed taxpayer. Yeah, I try to be keep an even keel on the view of precious metals, and even when I show coins like this that I buy, or even that come to me from bullion dealers to review, I always tell people, and it really should go without saying, because as long as people understand the premiums and the price, and that they can never expect that they're going to recover those, but you get it for the joy of collecting. You understand? That's the key, and that's what this coin is. It's a collector coin. And Michael Martin says strictly a stacker, no more, no less. Like the time I bought the Eye of a Horace coin. Yes, very good. Schlurp. Yes, very good. And there you go. And some people that are just pure stackers, and so they just are about getting the weight. They're not collectors at all, and I respect that too. So coins like this are not for them, for sure. And Pamela Rice got one from $105, including the $25 shipping. Awesome. Cool. Well, I'm glad you got one in order, Pamela. That is awesome. Very cool indeed. Silver Sacks is here. Hello. Good to see you. All right. Where are we at? Okay. Oh, where are we at? Moving ahead here. Hi, Sal, says Terry. Hello, Terry. How you doing? Always good to see ya. Story UK in power. Me doesn't look that cool to me, but I love 007. They definitely should have at least had the silhouette of Bond shooting you at the center. Yeah, that would have been cool too. That definitely would have been pretty cool. Let's see here. Massachusetts Prepper says a very nice looking coin. Indeed, my friend. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, sir. Bill Runder says those are stacking for a future financial failure will find collector coin difficult to use and purchase. That's not for trade or barter. In a financial future crash, use a collector coin for silver content will be a difficult decision. That's true. But this is not what it's for. This is not a coin that's designated for use for barter or for stacking. This is a collector coin. Perth Mint 2, nice mate. Thanks, Silver Limey. 79's got a great channel. Haven't seen a video from him in a while, unless I missed him. But yes, good to see you. Thank you so much, my friend. Okay. The Stacking Nerd, confession time. I've never seen a single James Bond film. Oh, man. Well, as Pamela Rice says, I suggest you remedy that post haste. Yes, indeed. John Knapp says, sometimes I have to buy a coin just because I've just have to have it. Price is high or not. Nice coin sale. Yeah, I hear you, John. And that's kind of the way I am. I like a coin for what it is, the design and everything. In some cases, more so than the metal that is contained therein. So I hear you on that for sure. Okay, very good. Appreciate you guys being here. This is a pre-recorded message. You're watching it pre-recorded, and when you watch the replay, it'll be live. But when it's live, it's pre-recorded, and when it's on replay, it's live. Midgascott says, definitely collector's piece, which to me often breaks up the monotony of stacking bullion. There you go, exactly. That's another way to look at it. There are hardcore stackers out there who reward themselves with treats like this from time to time. Nothing wrong with that either. Hope the glider didn't get any gold on his finger. There you go. Or the gilder. There you go. Exactly right. Losing Louis. Thank you, sir. All right. And X-Pump and Lead said the stock markets are artificially strengthened and bailed out every time they're supposed to crash. Gold has performed better than the stock market despite not having artificial life support. Safe to say that gold is a good investment. Well, I tell you what, for the times that it is performing above the rate of inflation, I think you might be able to call it an investment, but I don't bank on that because there are times when gold performs under. Not nearly as often as silver, I think, in those cases, but nonetheless, it has happened for sure. No question about that. So I don't like to talk about them in terms of investments. All right. Tricky guy. I was 19 years old, 1,500 miles from home, living in a college dorm when I saw the first James Bond film with a gang of buddies. We could not have been more charged up. Cool. We all thought we were 007. It was the year the Beatles came out with I Want to Hold Your Hand. Well, Tricky guy, that's a cool story. That's awesome. You know, and things like that, memories like that, and when you buy a coin like this, it gives you a token of that memory for sure. And that's the beauty of coin collecting that transcends premiums, loss of premiums, or any of that crap. You know, you buy a coin because you like it, and that's what it's about. And if you lose money, if you have to sell it, well, so be it. You've got the joy of collecting, and there's something to be said for that. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, B Purple Poker. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry if I missed some of your other chats. If you type my name out exactly as it's spelled on my channel to turn orange, I usually see that stuff. I try not to miss it, but sometimes I do that too. But thank you so much for being here. Have a good night. Got to get back to work. Thank you again. First, you Honda U, says Silver Drill Pickle, who's not here now. We're going to run through these last one through here. And he was not first. Silver Honda was not. And neither was Vogus. Man, but almost on this is on the gold source. Silver charges ahead. I might post a video called Who's First? Oh, thanks, Mud Swat. I appreciate that. Very kind of you, sir. Very kind of you. Appreciate that very much. Those who bully aren't cowards. What's up, Mr. SM? Hopefully they continue to go up. Yeah, I kind of wanted to go down as a one who wants to accumulate these metals, but yes, indeed. Okay. Tricky guy says, 2 silvers come first. Well, I guess I'm the gold commenter. There you go, Tricky guy's the gold commenter. J-Bar says, no gold or silver have exploded, soared, or any other dramatic and intransitive verb. I had trimmed more gains today, certainly not buying here, knowing the degree of chicanery that is allowed. Well, I didn't say explode, I just said soar. They did go up pretty dramatically, though, I would say, considering anything over $20 in gold price movement, even though it's a percentage difference, I think is a pretty good move upward, in my opinion. All right, let's see here. Mark B, it's gold and it's all mine. All mine. There you go, sir. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. And I'm going to have to go here pretty soon, guys. I'm going to do some push-ups in a minute. We don't need no stinking pause badges, Sal. There you go. We don't need no stinking badges. There you go. Last, says Hillbilly Prepping. Buy guns, not gold now. There you go. All right. As we get near to the top here. 87 thumbs up. Thanks, guys. All right. Love your graphic. Gold, silver, yin yang. Thank you so much. Love, light, and get ready. Live, love, and get ready. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. John Anderson's buy more while it's still low. Well, yeah, I guess you could say that for silver. But yes, indeed. Thanks, John Anderson. Sterling Cannabis, I still do hope this drop off, but what stories are you willing to accept and what will happen or not tomorrow? I prefer duck over swan. Just saying. There you go. That new 2020 swan looks pretty cool from the Perth Mint, I must say. I got to say. All right, let's see here. Ran out of coffee. I did run out of coffee, and I don't have any water to back it up. And, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to try to squeeze in some push-ups here in just momentarily. I've been stacking for a month and have just hit 100 ounces. I've been liquidating a bunch of stuff, and I don't need to celebrate by offering its first collectibles a higher premium. A 2-ounce cracker for the Royal Canadian Mint. I think it's a brand new design. Wasn't much of a premium. See, to $2 Canadian. It's coming with my first Britannia 10-ounce. Pretty stoked. Thanks to you and others. I don't feel like I'm wasting my money. Very cool. All right, yeah, there you go. You're getting some other coins that are marginal premiums to them. And so that's good with little different kind of designs. Those are good starter coins for those who want to do something more than just the norm. Good idea. Thanks, Leroy. Put a break on a half-ounce gold Eagle Quest gold too high. Going back to filling monster boxes of ASC. All right, Days Infused Stacker. Understand. You might want to try the golden envelope challenge, though. Inspired by the great overtaxed taxpayer. Good night, Gross Mechanic. Thank you so much. Here we go. I'm going to do some push-ups here. We're going to do 15 push-ups, and then I've got to go here soon. Let's see. 15. Here we go. Stretch it out first. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 12, 11, 8, 3, 2. I was only able to get 2 out that time. Sorry about that. All right, let's see here. Kraken is too expensive, says Meadow Man. I haven't checked the prices on it. Oh, excuse me. Let's see here. While we're taking a breather here, let me try to call Lisa back. Man, I need to breathe heavy for Lisa. Sal's more into his push-ups than us. No, I love you guys. I love you more than push-ups. Thank you. I'm in perspiration right now. Thank you so much, Pamela. Lisa?
Please leave your message for 9179299.
Yeah, no camera this time for the push-ups.
3.
Lisa, I was hoping you would answer. Because we really want to talk about this loan, and I'm not going to be available Monday. Sorry, I just did a bunch of push-ups. All right? So you can't call this number back, but I can call you. Okay? So, yeah. But I got to go soon. Yeah. I will try to do... Next time, if you hear another overtaxed taxpayer, I'll turn the camera on. I just don't have anything set up right now, and I'm getting ready to leave here soon. Fake panting, I know. Sounds convincing, I know. But see, the thing is, here's the thing. Even when I turn the camera on, I don't show a full body shot, so people think I'm doing them on my knees. But, anyways. So, I'll never convince anybody. And then, if I did have a full body shot of me doing push-ups, then people will call it a deep fake. Yes, indeed. And then people are saying I'm going to do a fake bum rush. There you go, a fake bum rush. Bozo. Support levels, resistance level, chart pattern, yada yada. Pay no attention to the predictions. On these chart readers, they might as well be reading tea leaves or chicken bones. This malt liquor virus from Mexico was not in the charts, nor any other future event. That's right. Okay. Prepping Metal says, wait till tonight when China has to go back to the old ways of diagnosing. That's right. Thank you, Prepping Metal, as he gets it. The numbers are going to jump hard, and the gold and silver market will rise. Yes. All right. We shall see. We'll find out. Thank you, Prepping Metals. Tony L. Look at the last 7 years. No pullback needed. Look at the real inflation rate. Sad they still think a pullback is needed. All right. He also says it should be above the number. Fear has nothing to do with it. People and governments are waking up. Yes, I know, but you would think, but I think fear is what is driving this market right now. Let's see here. All right, everybody's taking off here now, and I'm going to be soon too. Jamie Foxx, I guess I'll wait on the gold and keep stacking the shiny. All right. Or take my golden envelope challenge that was inspired by another overtaxed taxpayer. It's really his challenge. John P. Could not help myself. Bought 0.85 ounces of gold maple leafs. Market should crash Monday. Well, we'll find out Sunday night. We're going to come back here and take a look at these markets. $40 in 20, not bad. All right. Actually, it was $80 for that thing. $81 was tax. John P., my target for January 2021 is 1622 gold, 1908 silver. I'll have it written on my day planner. There you go. All right. We'll see. We'll see. I think gold may be. I don't know. We'll find out. That's a good thing here. All right. Up and away. Your vids are exciting. Thank you so much. I will do an SFU for you too, Barbara, but I'm all out of coffee. But you heard it before. Very good. All right. I started it. I know. I tell you. Let's see here. Okay. Silver Turtle. Great news for the metals. It's great for us that have been in the game for a while. Yes. That's true. That's true. Thank you, Silver Turtle. Stephen Brown, 1865 is a price to watch in silver. The last 3+ years, when it hit this price, it gets smashed down to the banks on futures market. Looking at silver chart, it's obvious. I'll have to check that out. I don't really do much of the technical analysis, but that's one of those trend things that did that. Terry says, hi, Sal, and she did it in all capital letters, so she's more enthusiastic about the hi in this video. All right, very good, thank you. That's an exquisite coin, beautifully done. Perthman is awesome, very unique addition to your collection. Congrats on that. Thank you so much, Barbara. I may need to do a video on all of those coins together. Be a lot of work getting them all out and stuff like that, probably for very few views, but thanks, Barbara. Coins A to Z, is there any doubt that gold and silver are in a bull market? I don't think there's any doubt about it. I think they are. $51 in my gold cigar box. There you go. Good job. He's taking that challenge. Nice. All right. The Cristo 868 QE4 is baked in the cake in March, as the old adage says. Goes, don't let a good crisis go to waste. That's Rahm Emanuel. BS is a perfect cover for the Fed to start printing huge very soon. If there's a pullback, it will be shallow and short-lived. Interesting. We'll find out. Yes, indeed. Silver for life, 1230. I'm about 50-50 with gold and silver. I'm shot gold is outperforming silver. Yeah, it's crazy. That's right. So, yeah, he is heavy on gold. Silver for life, 1230 is. Yes, indeed. All right. Silver Steeler says, I've gotten over FOMO. I'm good either way the price goes. Thanks, Sal. So that means he's not a FOMO-sexual. All right, very good. All right. I bummed rushed them twice. I know, I've got to get going here. All right, we'll do one more. For those that want spot to go up now, might be the time to sell. What goes up will come down. I plan on holding for at least 10 more years. There you go. That's right. Typically it does. We'll see what happens here. All right, guys, we've reached the end of the rope, the end of the line. Thank you so much for being here. A multitude of gratitude to you all. Keep your feet in the stars. Keep reaching for the ground. Have a nice evening. Thanks so much for being here. A multitude of gratitude, and